Hi, folks. Aaron Kopel here, CEO of Project Brilliant. I help business leaders try to help their companies become more agile. And so this is the first in a series of videos we're producing to help leaders understand some of the core pieces of Agile and understand what that means for them from a business standpoint. And so what I want to start with is one of the most fundamental things that we think about here in terms of what is Agile and why would I find it interesting for my company. And so oftentimes organizations get into Agile because they have a large initiative they want to deliver on. And of course, they want to hit the bullseye, right? Make it successful. And so oftentimes our instincts, throughout our career and from business school and things like that, are to find the most efficient path. And so oftentimes what the hope is that we can do this. We can just head towards this bullseye. And what we think Agile is going to give us is the ability to do that faster, right? Oftentimes people misunderstand Agile and think, oh, it's going to give us more stuff faster. We're going to get more things done in the same amount of time. And what we find is that doesn't quite work out the way we want it to, because that's not really what Agile is about. And so when it gets down to it, what we start to discover is things are changing, right? And if our goal is to hit this bullseye, oftentimes we misunderstand that the bullseye is just stationary, right? Really, what's happening if we're in a complex environment is the bullseye is moving on us. And as we all know over the last year, the pandemic has sort of highlighted that for a lot of us, that things are not very stationary. They're moving. And so this target is not going to just be sitting there waiting for us. What's going to happen is it's going to move, and oftentimes might move very dramatically to a different spot. And so if that's the case and we're not paying attention to it, it's not going to end well. We're going to go in a very efficient path towards not being successful. And so what we want to do, of course, is understand that things are moving, and so we need to take this approach differently. So it's not so much about efficiency if we're in a complex environment. What we need to do is focus on really paying attention and delivering a little bit, and then seeing what's next. Where should we go? Where's the market change? And get some sensory apparatus going on so we can understand where to go next, right? And so what we do is take an iteration. We deliver something and we get some feedback. We discover, it looks like things are moving this direction. Let's go here. And we continue to do that over time where we're iterating, course correcting based on new information. And what we're doing is trying to hit this moving target eventually. And of course, what we're really doing along the way when we get down to it is we're delivering a little bit of value each time. And so what we're doing is actually producing something, showing a customer, showing our stakeholders and saying, what do you think about this? And they say, oh, here's what I like, here's what I don't like, here's the market's going, here's new technology options. And so we're iterating, course correcting our way to success. Especially in a complex environment, it's really critical for us to do that. So that's really what Agile is about. It's not about the efficiency aspects so much as it is about the effectiveness of being able to adapt to change rapidly and continue to deliver value over time. So just a core concept of Agile we want to make sure that we're on the same page about as we progress through here. And so this is the first in our series of leadership videos again. And so to learn more, go to projectbrilliant.com, and hopefully I'll see you for another video here soon. Thanks a lot, folks.